Do you ever feel scared or awkward around other people? You might have had that sinking feeling in your stomach, a fast heartbeat, or a strong fear of being judged. If so, you're not alone. I know what you're going through because I've been there too. I had social anxiety for a long time and was always afraid of being rejected or judged by the people around me. It was all I could think about and made even the easiest things seem impossible. I couldn't bring myself to do things like go to the food store or go to social events because they seemed too hard. As my social anxiety got worse, I started staying away from people and settings that made me feel scared. But here's the thing. I quickly realized that being alone made things worse. It was time to get help and figure out how to deal with all this worry. On my journey, I learned that social anxiety is a real and more common problem than most people think. Social anxiety is caused by a complex mix of biological, psychological, and external factors that work together. There is hope, though. We can take steps to deal with social nervousness and get back in charge of our lives. First of all, it's important to realize that social nervousness doesn't define us. We have to deal with it, but it doesn't have to stop us for good. So, let's look at some real-world tools that can help us deal with social anxiety in a healthy way. Understanding social anxiety. The root of social anxiety is the fear of being judged and criticized negatively. Realize that these fears are often silly and don't show who you really are. If we know how social anxiety works, we can start to fight back against it. Practicing mindfulness. Techniques for being mindful can be very helpful for people who have trouble with social anxiety. Practice being fully in the moment, paying attention to what's going on around you, and watching your thoughts without judging them. This makes you feel less close to your anxious thoughts and less affected by them. Include mindfulness activities in your daily routine to help you feel more calm and at peace with yourself. Learn how to deal with stress. Managing social anxiety requires learning how to deal with stress. Do things that will help you relax and take care of yourself, like deep breathing routines, progressive muscle relaxation, or hobbies that make you happy. Build up a toolbox of ways to deal with events that make you feel anxious. Try out different ways to find the ones that work best for you. Gradual exposure. One of the best ways to get over social anxiety is to slowly put yourself in situations you fear. Start by giving yourself small challenges that you can handle. For example, start a conversation with a stranger in a low-pressure setting or go to a small social event with friends who will back you. As you get more comfortable, put yourself in situations that are progressively harder. Celebrate each time you face your worry and do it well as a victory. Build a support system. Ask for help from friends, family, or a support group who understand. Share what you've been through with people you know and who can offer support and understanding. Building a support system can help you feel less alone and give you a safe place to talk about your problems. Consider joining support groups for people with social anxiety, where you can meet people who understand what you're going through. Change the way you think about bad thoughts that come up when you have social anxiety. Change negative, self-critical thoughts with ones that are more accurate and helpful. Just keep in mind that everyone makes mistakes and that you have your own skills and qualities. Use mantras to help you believe good things about yourself. Seek therapy or counseling to work on cognitive restructuring skills with a trained professional who can help you through the process. Embracing social skills training. Consider signing up for programs or classes that teach social skills like how to communicate well, be assertive, and solve conflicts. Improving your social skills can make you feel more confident and help you get along better with other people. Putting yourself first is important if you want to keep your mind healthy. Put self-care at the top of your daily list of things to do. Do things that help you feel better, like working out, spending time in nature, doing a hobby, or writing in a notebook. Take care of your body by eating a well-balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and dealing with stress. Putting yourself first helps your overall health, which makes it easier to deal with social anxiety. Recognizing and celebrating your growth, no matter how small it is. Getting over social nervousness is a process, and each step is important. Set goals that you can reach, and give yourself credit when you do. Write down your wins, get help from people you care about, and give yourself a reward for being brave and determined. Getting professional help. If your social anxiety has a big effect on your daily life and makes it hard for you to do things, don't be afraid to ask for help. A mental health professional, like a therapist or counselor, can give you personalized advice and treatments that have been shown to work. They can help you figure out what's causing your social nervousness and come up with a plan to deal with it. Remember that it takes time and work to get over social nervousness. It won't happen right away, but if you keep at it and work hard, you can make a lot of progress. Celebrate every step along the way, no matter how small, and give yourself time. You must be wondering what happened to me since I got over my social nervousness. I've changed my life by meeting my fears head-on and working on my own growth. I now feel more comfortable in social settings and can say what I want without being afraid of being judged. I've made deep bonds with people and felt like I belong in ways I never thought possible. So, if you're watching this and can relate to my story, know that you're not alone. You can get help for your social anxiety, and with time and practice, you can learn to control it and live a full life. Don't let social anxiety keep you from living your life. Start using these tactics right away by taking the first step. Remember that you have the power to get out of social anxiety's grip. Thank you for coming along with me on this trip, and I hope you do well on your own way to getting over social anxiety.